What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. Now, I've heard you guys over the last couple streams, and some of the new people have said they're kind of confused about Familia War Game. So let's do just a real brief overview of what Familia War Game is, how to run it, and what you're looking for. Now, long and short of it is if you see your little icon right here, if you go to Arena, you go to Familia War Game. Now, fair warning to any of the Dynasty 2 players, I am not going to showcase anything that is going to be, this is going to show off your generals, your lieutenants. I'm not going to showcase anything that is going to jeopardize your teams in the future battles, so do not worry about that. Basically, the long and the short of it is, what you want to do every single day when you come in here. Now, during battle, you won't be able to do this, but normally during the day when you're in your basically pre-round before battle, you're going to go into party formation, and you're going to create a party. This is actually my team that I'm running. I am going to change this up because this has actually not been working so well. Obviously, there's some problems with this team. So, but it was a test. It was a test team. So, this team, basically come in here, you set your team up, you make sure that everybody has their equipment, and then once that's done, you wait for Familia War Game to kick off. Familia War Game kicks off. The actual battle itself happens around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, whatever that is, your time zone. And to actually perform the battle, you're going to click on the battle icon right here. And it's going to give you a list of everybody there. Now, if there's a general or a lieutenant that has already been discovered, now they could be hidden, but if they've already been discovered, they're actually going to show up right here as a general or a lieutenant. Generals and lieutenants give better rewards. However, let me say this. You have to meet all of their criteria. One of those criteria is you have to be able to beat the battle within 4 turns. If the general or lieutenant is running a stall team, that's going to be very, very, very difficult. And stall teams are very common. So be very cautious of that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just randomly pick on a unit over here. Okay. I know I can beat this team, so let's go ahead and jump. I feel pretty confident I can beat this team. I'm going to go ahead and jump in with this team. Now, this is really simple. Just going to use the battle icon here. Bam. And like I said, don't worry. This is not going to leak any vital information for this other Familia. You're not going to be able to use this in your fights with them later on to try to pick anybody out. I'm literally just picking someone at random who's not a general or lieutenant. I made sure of that. And let's go. Just hit War Game, and pretty much everything auto-runs from there. It's really, really, really simple, really straightforward. Not a whole heck of a lot you need to know. Now, obviously, you do need to make sure that you can beat this within 4 turns. I'm not so sure my team could do this. Unfortunately, like I said, I vetted this team. It's a good team, but don't feel so confident with them on Familia War Game. During regular War Game, they do great. Familia War Game, on the other hand, 4 turns becomes an issue with them. So I'm going to definitely be producing a new team myself. But it's pretty straightforward like that. Like I said, not a whole lot to do. Like I said, win battle, win under 4 members fallen, win within 4 turns, and you've got yourself 3 points. If it's a lieutenant, you get a few more points. If it's a general, you get a few more points on top of that. And the nice part is one big change they've made now, every single battle, win or lose, you get a point anyway. So, that's pretty much Familia War Game. It's really not hard. So, like I said, let's go over this one more time. You're going to click Arena. Bam. You're going to go into Familia War Game here. Bam. And the one thing to remember is your Familia points. In other words, your F skills and all that don't actually count in here. This is literally just raw what your team can do. So you need to build the best team you can, which I clearly have not done. Party form over there is where you create a team. Continuous point ranking, you keep track of the damage your team is doing. And battle is where you're going to see basically the general layout of the team. If there's a general or a lieutenant, it'll show up here. Once again, I made sure that that's not the case. Battle count is really interesting. Battle count is basically the number of battles that you can actually perform. We are missing a member, unfortunately. We did lose somebody when we weren't able to fill that spot quite as quickly as I would like to. But so if you want a spot in our Familia, there's one coming up. But battle count 50 tells me that pretty much 50. It's 3. You can do 3 battles per night, so divide 50 by 3. I'm not that good at math. I'm just going to say not everybody has battled. Now, as you can see, at this point in time, it's like 2 in the morning, and we still have 9 hours left on the battle, so you got a good bit of time to do this. If you don't do it in the evening, you can always do it in the morning. And again, that's just Eastern time zone where I'm at. Whatever your time zone is, that be the thing, okay? Just make sure you do all of your battles whenever possible. Go in there. And the other thing to look for, and I apologize because I am going to call this unit out that I used, previous wargame rank. Previous wargame rank will tell you where that person was in the wargame prior to this. Now, there are people that will sandbag that number, but you can compare that to your number and then formulate an opinion. Now, there is an ally page here. I'm not going to show that off because that will show off very critical information for my Familia, and I don't want to leak that. Thank you very much. But basically, use that number to determine who you can beat, who you can't beat. That's really straightforward. There's not a whole heck of a lot more that we can really discuss in that regard. So, as I said, if you could do Wargame, you could do Familia Wargame. The only difference I would say is rather with under regular Wargame, we're using a stall team is, a good tactic. I don't feel like it's as good in Familia Wargame, personally, my opinion. But then again, my stall team kind of sucks, so who knows. Anyway, that is going to be the video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. I know it's a quick one, it's a short one, but it's just a real quick overview of this. Now, some simple questions here. Yes, there are Irish rewards, and it is going to be an Irish reward per battle. The more battles you win, the better you're going to do, the better your rewards are going to get. I do not know if there's going to be a Master of Familia Wargame round. I don't believe so. There's no indication of that. So that is not going to be happening. This is just a regular, old, everyday Familia Wargame that we get every couple of months. So pretty straightforward. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've missed. Obviously, the big things you want to pay attention to are you want your units, all your units to be max level whenever possible. Use mostly maximum broken units. There are rare exceptions to that, as you can kind of see on my team. And you want to make sure all weapons are completely leveled up. If you can ascend them, that's even better. But that's, that's a heavy cost right there. Hence, you can see I'm way out of Alice. That's because I was maybe doing some ascensions, and well, that gets pricey. That gets very, very, very pricey. But I think that's everything. Like I said, it's not really difficult. It's not really, the first time you do it, you're going to get the hang of it. So good luck to all of you. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments section down below. Like, comment, share, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date by using the icon down below, the little bell icon for notifications. And I'll lay your asses out next time.